Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to open up some more boxes. So usually companies send us stuff, which is so amazing, and it's exciting every time we get a box, and especially if I don't know exactly what's in it. Like there are a couple here I don't really know what I'm going to be opening here. But I'm going to start with this one today. This is something that Aaron and I actually ordered to solve a problem that we're having at the house, but I thought you guys might like to see it because it might help you out too. So I'm going to clear the table and start with this box. Okay, this one's not taped, it's like glued shut. Ah. Wow, this one's intensely wrapped. We've got some parts that are in this little plastic thing. Oh, this is all gonna come out in parts. So you guys, this is an Ely, I think that's how you pronounce it, Ely, E-L-E-Y, hose reel. We have, out here by our barn, we have a hydrant with a hose that's just coiled up on the ground, and every time I pull the hose, it gets kinked. And anyway, we've got a really good spot where we can mount a hose reel, but we wanted to try a really high quality one because I've used hose reels before, like plastic ones, and they hold up okay for a while, but I've got a lot of hose. Whoops, that sounded like a screw. Yep, all right. I gotta inspect all these things before I throw them on the ground. So yeah, I've used the little plastic ones and they're okay, but I've got a lot of hose out here that I need to stretch quite a distance, so it gets really heavy and a little bit unmanageable, especially if you're keeping them on the ground. So we are gonna try this thing out. It's like a super heavy duty, sturdy hose reel. And it's supposedly really amazing. We read a bunch of reviews on it and they were all glowing. So anyway, I think at the end of this video, we'll go install it and show you guys how it works. But I'm really excited because if this works, I think we're gonna try to mount these all over our property, because if it can help keep hoses under control and keep them nice, I think it's totally worth it. These retail, I think for, what do we pay, $150? Yeah, $150 for this hose reel, so it better be good. All right, I'm gonna move all this stuff off and move on. Okay, all right, next one is from Black Bamboo. Some new pruning shears. These are 8-inch pruning shears and extendable blade. Let me open them up here. All right, so it looks like there's a little thumb thing right there. And oh, an extra blade, not extendable blade. I was putting a word in there that wasn't there. Perfect, well thanks Black Bamboo for sending these pruning shears. I'm going to give them a try. Okay, and this one I actually know what's in this too. So when Aaron and I were at the Philadelphia Flower Show, of course we got to meet a bunch of gardening people. It was really fun. It's fun to be in a place with a bunch of people that share a passion. So there was a gal at one of the booths that had me try this trowel out. And so she gave us one when we were all done trying it out. Ah. So check this out. It's like the mother of all trowels. So I think the thing that I liked about this at the show was, one, you can scoop up soil and stuff with it and it gets a nice big scoop, but it's got a really sharp, not sharp, I mean it's kind of blunt, but it's got a pointed tip. So she showed me, like, if you have pathways, brick pathways, which I have, you can get in these little crevices and like weed out anything that's in between, which is awesome. I have another trowel which is right now is my favorite trowel. It's kind of like this except for it's straight, but it has the serrated edge so you can cut roots and things like that with it, or you know, just dig holes really easy. But the end is forked. It's kind of like I think like a hori-hori knife, but it's a cheap version. Anyway, I really like it. So this has got kind of the same serrated edge except for it's scooped and it doesn't have a fork. I don't know. So this is called the Dirty Little Digger, Ultimate Innovations by the De Palmas. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. I don't know if any of you have tried this, let me know in the comment section down below. And we'll leave a link down below if you guys want to go check it out. So thank you, Roxanne De Palma, for giving us this trowel to try. So I kind of know what is in this box and I kind of don't. So we usually open up boxes for fairy garden stuff from myfairygardens.com. This box is from Jeremy, which is another really great fairy garden supply store. We carry some of their things in our garden center. So I don't know actually what they sent. They just said they wanted to send a box of little pieces. So we'll see what's in here. Lots of stuff. Oh my word. You guys, there's so much stuff in this box. Now we'll take everything out of the plastic. It's like made out of sandstone or something, like, I don't know exactly, but it's like grains of sand. That's really neat. All right, so we know what that one looks like, so I'll leave that one in the plastic. Of course, look at this cute arbor. Kind of looks like rusty-ish, rusty metal. I love it. And this one. If I could have this one in life size, I would love it. Somewhere in my garden. I think it would be so cute. An arbor with a gate. Look at these neat pots, you guys. These look like pots I would put in my own garden, like little urns. And I love it when pieces have like the metal stake, like they're picks, so that in your garden you can push them down in the soil and they'll stay upright. They won't topple over, which is so nice. And you can cut them too. Like if you're using a shallower pot, you could use some wire cutters to cut that a little shorter, but it still helps it stay upright, which is so nice. Those are cute. So that's a really neat gate. It looks kind of modern, that modern concrete, really neat. It looked like there were some things that went with it. Where did they go? Right here. Oh, cool. So I don't know, like you can put these side by side, like little, there's another one. So there's two here. All right, here's the setup. That's cool. Like little lamp posts. You guys are gonna love this one. It looks like there's a few. It's a little metal bench made out of like old school pop can tops, like the metal tops off of glass bottles. So let's see. There's Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. That's this one right here. They all are different. How cool is that? Pepsi, right? That's Pepsi, I think. Mountain Dew and Coca-Cola. So Erin's drink is Mountain Dew, mine is Diet Pepsi. Or Diet Coke, doesn't matter. I won't discriminate. And along the same lines, it looks like these are chairs. Yeah, these are so cute. I have to mess with the legs a little bit, you know, they're real flexible. Oh, all the tops are different. How cute. So all the backs of these chairs are a little bit different. Look at these cute strawberry pots. Oh my word. I'm gonna have to find something amazing to grow up this little trellis. I love that. I love trellises and pots anyway, in giant size, human size, giant size compared to this. And then these look like they are bird baths. And again, they're on a long stake, so you can stick them down in the ground and they'll stay upright. Look at that. This is like one that we built a couple years ago, a little planter box with a trellis up the back. That is so super cute. I love it. Little trio of baskets, and it looks like there's two, so this one has the same. I'll leave those in the packaging for now. Oh, okay. I love these. I love this style of bench so much. I saw it so many times when we were in England in the big estate gardens. They'd either be painted or they'd be just natural wood, and I just love the style. So it looks like I have three here, which is so great, so I can create some kind of a formal, maybe a formal garden of some kind, formal fairy garden. Butterfly chairs in a bunch of different colors. Orange, blue, and pink. Oh, you guys, look at this bike. It's got a little basket on the front even. Probably put a succulent in that. Whoa. These are little pots. There's 6 of them, and they look like that. Like kind of rustic looking. So thank you so much, Jeremy, for sending all of these really fun fairy garden props. I'm gonna have so much fun. And just so you guys know, Jeremy is the name of a company who made all of these things, not the name of some random guy who's just sending me fairy garden stuff. We will link them down below so you can go check out all the other stuff that they have. So what I wanna do now, since this video is getting kind of long, I wanna run outside quick and show you how the little scooper, the trowel works, and the clippers. And then in the next video, we'll come back and show you when we install the Ely hose reel. And give that a video all its own, because I think that, I mean, this took me quite a while to open all this stuff up, and I don't want this video to be really long. So let's run outside. All right, so I'm gonna try the dirty little digger out, and this is gonna be a true test because I have really tough soil. So here we go. So I can hear the little roots in there, this little serrated edge. I do like that on any trowel that I'm using, because there are usually little hair roots and things from trees that are, you know, maybe even 10 or 15 feet away. You can still run into little ones, so it's nice to have something that will cut through. You can kind of dig with that little point on the edge, and I don't really have any weeds around it. Well, there's one right here. Using that tip, let me see if I can get underneath this weed. Yeah, to kind of help rogue out the weeds like that. So, okay, on initial reaction here, I feel like it's probably easier to use in loftier soil, like for container planting, which, you know, anything would be easier if you're working in lofty soil, because I feel like Like, you know, with ice cream, really hard ice cream with the ice cream scoop, you feel like you want to get up really close to the top. I feel like I want to do that with this. So I feel like it could be a little bit shorter in tougher soils so that you could like hold the gripper right here and really get some leverage behind it. Of course, it's different probably for everyone, how you like to hold your tools and probably your strength level. I mean, you might be stronger than I am, so it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, I kind of like my initial reaction is to hold it right here. But I really enjoy trying out new tools. It's fun to see, you know, because sometimes you stumble upon something that is just like changes your gardening life. So anyway, if you guys want to check out this trowel, we will link it down below. All right, so now I'm going to try out these black bamboo pruning shears. So I've got a really old, messy juniper right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the thinner stuff and see how it cuts, and then I'm going to move up the branch and try to do thicker stuff and see how well it works. So on initial reaction here, so I'm used to Felcos, which fit my hand really well, and I can reach the thumb. I don't know what they call it, that just the open and close latch thing right there. And I can tell right now that, I mean, it's pretty easy. This might be for somebody with a tiny bit bigger hands than I have, but it feels okay. So I'm gonna just start with these right here and see how well it cuts. Really nice. I'm gonna move up the branch to where it's thicker. That cut easy, and then I'm gonna move up here. There's some like older wood right here, might be a little bit harder, so we'll see. Yeah, juniper raining down on my face. Look at this, you guys have so much to clean up. That cut really easy though. Okay, so let's move right here. This is like maybe a 1/2 inch. Whoops. Yeah, the grip is a little hard. Yeah. Okay, so probably less than this size diameter branch. So yeah, I think that these pruners are really good for lighter duty gardening. I mean, the price tag is, you can't really beat it. So I think they're $13.99. So for that, I think it's a good price for these. For heavier gardening duty stuff, you probably want to use a pair of just nicer clippers. I use Felco 2s are my go-to clippers out here in the garden. But again, these are an amazing price point. So if you want to invest in like multiples, I love to have multiple pairs of shears around so that I can have one in my kitchen and in my barn and in my purse and, you know, everywhere, because I don't like to have to go searching for them. So this would be much more doable to do that with. You could spend a lot less, and you know, when you've got them all over the place, they're not getting as much use as if you like just had one pair hanging around. So thanks Black Bamboo for sending these over, and you guys, we will link these down below as well so you can go check them out. So that's it for this video, you guys. We will come back in the next one and show you the Ely hose reel and show you how that works. I'm super excited. I hope it's amazing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.